Hi, I'm Mark and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm going to take you for a tour of our 2007 Mitsubishi Pajero today. We start at the front. You'll notice that it's been fitted with an East Coast bull bar. We've got driving lights in the actual bar itself and a really good, heavy, strong bar. As we come down the side of the car, you'll notice this vehicle's finished in the Mitsubishi Pearl White, and it's a really stunning finish in this colour. When we move down to the alloys, you'll notice the previous owners fitted the car with really expensive, top quality Mickey Thompson tyres, near new as far as tread goes. This being the Exceed model, it's the top of the range, so we've got our side steps here, colour-coded mirrors with our indicators in the mirror itself. And as we come down this right side, a couple of very minor little blemishes on the door strip there. Very minor, of course, and once again another really minor one just on the rear wheel arch. Do notice if we look at the windows there, they have been tinted as well. But overall, coming down the driver's side presents in really good order. Pretty much same sort of thing as we come around to the rear of the car. A couple of minor marks just on the actual base of the wheel cover there. You do note that there are reverse sensors also on the back of the car here. As we come down the left-hand side, presents a lot like the driver's side. Once again, very minor blemishes. So, you know, for a 2007 model motor car, actually presents in really good order. If I wanted to be super critical, an extremely minor little scuff mark on the left-hand rear tyre, but overall, alloys tyres in really good condition. Do also notice they have fitted the factory weather shields on the two front doors of this car as well. So from an overall point of view, the outside of the car presents in really good order. A little bit hard to see, but we will touch on it a little bit later. Is also fitted with a sunroof, this car. Moving under the bonnet of the Pajero now, really easy to locate the release for the bonnet directly above the little Mitsubishi emblem, straight above the top stars. So we just pop our bonnet right up into position there, keeps our bonnet right out of our way. A couple of really important things to note in this particular car is fitted with the dual battery system. We'll touch on a couple of other things that the previous owners fitted, long range fuel tank as well. So as a rule, your Pajero will give you 10 litres combined per 100 Ks, usually based on an 88 litre tank. It will give you over 800 kilometres to a tank of fuel, but obviously with the long range tank you're going to get probably nearly double the mileage out of a tank of fuel. Just a 3.2 litre turbo diesel, 125 kilowatts and 358 newton metres of torque. Move back to the tailgate again now. As we mentioned previously, reverse sensors fitted. Also the spare wheel cover just makes it a lot more secure, your spare. Hard for thieves to get at. As we open the rear door of the Pajero, as you notice, finished in the beautiful tan interior, full leather interior. Just on our left side here we have our subwoofer for the premium sound system, which we'll discuss further when we get in the car. A couple of power outlets. There is an additional one fitted in this car. Obviously did a lot of touring in the car, which as I mentioned we'll go through a fair bit of that. Move to the third row seats. Obviously, as you can see, when they're tucked away, really flush finish, plenty of room in the back. Or if we need to utilise the seats, simple matter of popping that up into position there, and then we'll just raise the rear of the seat. We've got our factory headrests that nestle away in storage down the bottom there, and when you look at the third row seats, don't think they've seen a lot of use in their life so far. Once again, if we're not utilising this for passengers, pretty simple. All we do is just pop the seat back down into position like so. Just simple matter of pulling this lever here to release the seat back, tuck straight back away into the cavity, and then all we do is pop our cover back on. So as far as the procedure of setting those third row seats up, you know, a 10-year-old would be able to do it. The other thing you notice with the Pajero, the way they're built, you just listen to that rear door closing, just a solid, really flush close. A lot of carp from the rear. So what we'll do, we'll move into the interior now, have a bit of a chat about extra things that the previous owner have fitted to this car. Only other thing to note that I haven't mentioned earlier, you've got your factory tow bar as well. We just remove the tongues when they're actually out sitting in the dealership. Number one, to prevent theft, and number two, to protect. Now we move to the interior of the Exceed, and there's a lot to like about this car internally. We start on the driver's armrest, which has all our controls for power windows, manual locking and unlocking of the car doors as well. And then just above that, up the front, you have your power mirror controls as well. You do have the function, obviously, in this particular model, the Exceed, of the mirrors folding inwards as well when you lock the car, so just to protect them in car parks. Moving to the steering wheel, leather wrapped, you will notice. We have our controls for cruise on the right hand side and all our audio controls on the left. Just saves you having to actually take your eyes off the road to use any of those functions in the car. Our steering wheel is also adjustable in height, so we can set ourselves up so we're exactly where we want to be comfort wise as far as driving goes. This particular car does also have factory Bluetooth. In the event that you are towing, you can manually turn the reverse sensors off as far as the audible noise goes. You do have the ability to turn the traction control off as well. Fitted just below those buttons there, you will notice that this car does have electric brakes fitted. Quite important to note, if you do look at towing in excess of 750 kilos, that should be fitted by law anyway. We come into the centre console section now, and you see a fair amount of things to go through. Up the top here, we've got all of our readouts as far as fuel economy goes, range to empty, obviously average speed, gives you the details of temperature outside, elevation from sea level, so a fair bit of information there as well. Moving down into our audio system, you will notice, as I mentioned, subwoofer in the rear of the car. It is the Rockford Fosgate sound system, so you actually can't get a better sound system than this. The audio in the car is absolutely fantastic. We also have climate control air conditioning as opposed to just your manual air conditioning, so set our temperature to exactly where we want it to be. The reason we've got the car running with the aircon on this afternoon, a little bit warm in Melbourne, so we thought we may as well be nice and comfortable while we're having a bit of a chat. As we come down below there, small storage compartment just here, store odds and ends in. Also, you do notice these buttons here, being the Exceed, it does actually have heated front seats. So in winter time, you know, if you're getting a little bit of a cold behind, we can pop them on low or high, just depending on how cold it is. You do notice also this car's fitted with a battery monitor. Just being the dual battery system, monitors how much power they've got running through them. Once again, being the top of the range in the Pajero, you'll notice it does have a full leather interior. Now, really important to note with the interior in this car, even though it's a 2007 model, the actual leather presents like new. Okay, so front, rear and third row seats all finished in the beautiful tan leather. All of your door trims also finished in the leather with the wood grain inserts as well. So, you know, to look at and to sit in this car, super comfortable car. Both your front seats are fully electric. So as far as movement back and forth, height adjustment as well, and even lumbar support, you have it all at your fingertips. So, of course, console lid is all full leather as well. We open that up, one small storage compartment there, and then if we open it up again, once again also a power outlet inside the actual box there. This car's also fitted with front, side and curtain airbags. So from a safety point of view, you know your occupants are well protected. The other thing I didn't touch on, just with your climate control air conditioning, it does run all the way through to the rear of the car. So your passengers in the front, driver and passenger, have got all your vents in the front. So have the second and third row occupants. So, you know, it does have the air conditioning system in the car is second to none. Also, as we mentioned outside, even though we didn't see it, is also fitted with sunroof electric, which all I'm doing is just using that button. Now, I only have to push the button once, I don't have to hold it there, it's automatic. And you'll also notice quite a large sunroof, so take advantage of the nice sunny days like today. We can have it fully open like that, or if we don't want the wind blowing into the car and ruffling the wife's hairdo, we just close it back up. You can leave it like that so that you've got the light coming in. At the same time, also you're just preventing the wind coming in. You've got the options of leaving that cover open, or if you find it is just too sunny, simply a matter of just sliding that cover closed, and we're back to basically, you know, just a solid roof. So what I like about the interior of this car, the Exceed's just a beautiful motoring. It's going to do all your four-wheel drive things that you want it to do, 2.5 ton towing, but at the same time you're doing it in luxury. You know, basically, to put it in a nutshell for me, you're driving your lounge room around, really. We'll move to the service books now, and another really good thing about this particular car, services have been done at every single interval at the correct times, all the way through. New battery fitted in 2010. Nearly every service is a Mitsubishi dealer as well. Obviously the big services also stamped in the books, so you know, the previous owner, even ourselves, we've done the intermediate service on the car as well. So from a mechanical maintenance point of view, really well maintained motor car. So I hope this has given you a really good idea of the quality of this 2007 Mitsubishi Pajero Exceed. I'm just going to touch on a few things. Just once again, in summary, you've got your East Coast bull bar fitted with Mickey Thompson tyres. You can't get any better quality in the tyres. Side steps, as we know. Long range fuel tank, really important. Set up with the tow pack. So from a point of view of money that you'd spend on a car, looking at the base model and what they've spent on it, the Mickey Thompsons, the bull bar, the tow bar, tinted windows, windshields. A lot of money was spent on this car, and as we saw with the maintenance of the car so far in its life, really well maintained, dual batteries. This car's ready to go around Australia tomorrow. So I hope this has helped you. If you've got any further questions, feel free to give us a call, 9907 0555, and have a great day.